Emily in Paris returned for its third season last December, and even though fans of the series may still be in shock after that massive finale cliffhanger, we know that it will be back with different escapist adventures and high-fashion looks. Do you have unanswered questions after Season 3? Keep watching this video to find out what it is we know so far. What you should know: the third and fourth seasons of Emily in Paris were surprisingly filmed back-to-back. The fourth season of Emily in Paris was actually ordered nearly 2 years ago, with the streamer renewing the show for both Seasons 3 and 4 in January 2021. Both Netflix and Collins announced the news back then, with the renewal coming soon after Season 2's premiere. According to Variety also, the two seasons were filmed back-to-back in France back in 2022, which means we may see the show's return even earlier than its traditional holiday season drop. The latest we'd get the new season is right before Christmas 2023. What about the current cast? Most of the cast is likely to return, including Alfie. Although Netflix has yet to confirm the Season 4 cast, most of the show's main players are near guaranteed to return, including Lily Collins as Emily, Ashley Park as Mindy, Lucas Bravo as Gabriel, Camille Rosat as Camille, Philippine Leroy Beaulieu as Sylvie, Samuel Arnold as Julian, and Bruno Goury as Luke. As for Lucien Laviscount's Alfie, who left Emily after Camille exposed her and Gabriel's feelings for each other, Star, the creator of the show, told TV Guide that the Brit will likely still be a part of the show, as Emily will have to balance working with him along with her own lingering feelings. According to Star, Season 4 is going to be more about navigating complicated relationships, personal relationships, and work relationships, and how they come into conflict with each other. Emily is still going to be working with Alfie, Gabriel, and Camille. Those work relationships are really fraught with emotional conflicts and cannot be avoided. However, one cast member who likely won't return for the entire fourth season is Kate Walsh, since Season 3 saw Madeline deciding to shut down the branch and return to Chicago. However, there's always the chance that Emily's former boss could show up for a scene or two. We hope so. What about the brewing love triangle between Emily, Gabriel, and Camille? The Emily, Gabriel, Camille love triangle will have to deal with the prospect of the baby. Season 4 has a lot of ground to cover after the finale's several cliffhangers, including Camille and Gabriel's breakup at the altar, Emily and Alfie's subsequent breakup after Camille's confession, and the big reveal that Camille's pregnant. Star again told Entertainment Tonight that the pregnancy will be a serious complication for whether Gabriel and Emily finally act on their feelings for each other. However, the creator also said that it's unlikely that we'll actually see Camille give birth anytime soon. From Season 3, it's very clear that being a father is a big dream of Gabriel's, and he was excited about the idea of fatherhood. However, Star stated that the show doesn't move that quickly. A season really covers a couple months, and we've had 3 seasons and maybe 6 months of actual time have passed, so we may not likely see a baby in Season 4, but it's possible that we will have to deal with the prospect of the baby. The biggest unanswered questions about Emily in Paris. From Emily's future to what happens with Gabriel, there are many Emily in Paris Season 3 unanswered questions following the shocking finale. Emily in Paris Season 3 wrapped up storylines, but it also raised many more questions ahead of its fourth season. In a season where Emily had to make difficult choices, both in her private and professional life, it seemed like Emily in Paris would finally resolve its biggest conflicts, including whether Emily and Gabriel would get together. However, things were as complicated for Emily as they were back in Emily in Paris Season 1. That included not only her work and romantic relationships, but also her friendships. With several possible conflicts set up in Emily in Paris Season 3, Season 4 could be the show's most intense season yet. From Alfie's future on the show to what will become of Camille and Gabriel, there are many Emily in Paris Season 3's unanswered questions. Here are some of them. Will Emily and Gabriel get together in Emily in Paris Season 4? Whether Emily and Gabriel will get together in Emily in Paris has always been the show's greatest mystery. 3 seasons in, the show has yet to answer whether the couple can work. Although Emily had initially planned on choosing Gabriel, her feelings for him had to be forgotten once Camille and Gabriel got back together in Season 2. Emily was dating Alfie throughout Season 3, and with Camille and Gabriel about to get married, it seemed like there was no chance of Emily and Gabriel happening. However, things changed dramatically by the end of Season 3, as Camille broke up with Gabriel and Alfie broke up with Emily. The fallout of Camille and Gabriel's wedding was a major Emily in Paris Season 3 plot twist, and it completely changed the status quo. However, as much as it seemed like the end of Season 3 was the perfect time for Emily and Gabriel to get back together, things were not that simple. Alfie had just broken up with Emily after hearing Camille's confession to Gabriel, with Camille blaming Emily for many issues. Nothing guarantees that Emily would want to engage in a relationship with Gabriel after everything that happened at the wedding, at least not at first, and the same can be said about Gabriel. There was also the news of Camille's pregnancy. Camille suggested that the only reason why Gabriel was marrying her was because of the pregnancy, and while they will likely not be a couple anymore, Gabriel and Camille might have a family soon. Season 3's finale didn't show how Emily took the news of Camille's pregnancy, with the show ending on a cliffhanger. How Emily responds to Camille's pregnancy will likely influence whether Emily and Gabriel will get together in Season 4. Similarly, how Gabriel will act now that Camille is pregnant season will also influence the future of Emily in Paris's most complicated couple. Will Alfie return to Emily in Paris Season 4? Alfie broke up with Emily in Season 3 finale after finding out about Emily's history with Gabriel. Although Alfie revealed that he could sense a history between Emily and Gabriel, it was surprising that he broke up with Emily immediately. Alfie didn't want to be Emily's second choice, and Camille's accusations during the wedding speech didn't help. The way Camille put it, it seemed like Emily still wanted to be with Gabriel. Alfie left the wedding, questioning what will become of Lucien Laviscount's character in Season 4. Laviscount has been part of Emily in Paris cast since Season 2, and it's difficult to believe that the character would exit the show in such a dramatic scene. Although it does not seem like Alfie and Emily can get back together after what happened at the wedding, Alfie could still appear in Emily in Paris Season 4. There's also the chance, although less likely, that Emily and Alfie can rebuild things in Season 4. Much of what Camille said during the wedding was not necessarily true, and Alfie could change his mind upon hearing Emily's version of the story. Will Camille and Sophia get together in Season 4? Camille and Sophia, a new Season 3 character, were together for most of Emily in Paris Season 3. Despite Emily's decision to tell Gabriel about Camille cheating on him with Sophia, Camille eventually decided to end things with Gabriel before they married. Camille did not mention Sophia to Gabriel, but at least she no longer had to lie to him. Sophia was sad about the prospect of Camille marrying Gabriel, suggesting that Camille's decision wasn't planned out ahead. Now, however, Camille and Sophia can be together, which might lead to Camille moving to Greece. Who was Julian emailing at the end of Season 3? Julian felt upset throughout Emily in Paris Season 3 as Sylvie would not recognize his efforts. According to Sylvie actor Philippine Leroy Beaulieu, Julian was rightfully upset with Sylvie as she had totally failed Julian in Season 3. Julian's storyline culminated in the Season 3 finale, with Emily interrupting Julian during a pitch presentation to a client that Julian himself brought to Agence Gratteau. Julian replied to a business proposal email at the end of Season 3, but the show did not reveal to what company. The most likely option is that Julian joins JVMA. Is Mindy getting back with Benoit? Mindy and Benoit's relationship did not last very long. After getting together in Season 2, Mindy and Benoit broke up right at the beginning of Season 3. Mindy then started a relationship with Nicholas, who also served as a primary antagonist in Emily in Paris's most often misunderstood story. Mindy and Nicholas were together by the end of Season 3, but their relationship's future is in check. Mindy said that Emily will always be important to her regardless of Nicholas. In addition, Benoit is now back, and they will work together again ahead of Eurovision. Therefore, Mindy and Benoit might reconnect in Season 4. Does Laurent know about Sylvie's experience with Louis? Emily in Paris Season 2 revealed that Sylvie was married to Laurent G, and they had been married for 2 decades. While Sylvie's 2-decade-old marriage was a huge surprise by itself, it was even more shocking to see Sylvie and Laurent acting like a married couple in Season 3 of the binge-worthy Netflix show. Unlike what Emily in Paris had suggested, Sylvie and Laurent G are very much still a couple. However, their future might become complicated now that Laurent is about to work with Louis de Lyon. Sylvie had a negative experience with Louis de Lyon, yet Laurent was enthusiastic about working with him. Well, there you have it. The last season definitely heightened our emotions, and we can only hope the thrill continues. What other questions do you have about the forthcoming season of Emily in Paris? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share our videos in other Emily in Paris fans. Thank you for watching.